Alright, good morning. Project BlueBeam outline. Brought to you by Abba's Watchman, current news. I will leave the link below. As you can see, the original here, outline got kind of all, looks like somebody took a marker to it and, tried to cover it up. But, the outline that's been covered up is down here. Steps of completion. BlueBeam description continues here. There are several events and scenarios that supposedly must play out before the event can culminate. Step 1. The first step concerns the breakdown of all archaeological knowledge. It deals with staging earthquakes at certain precise locations around the planet where supposed new discoveries will finally explain that the meanings of the basic doctrines of the world's major religions are wrong. This falsification will be used to make the population believe that all religious doctrine has been misunderstood and misinterpreted. For example, in the entertainment/movie industry, a falsification started with the films 2001: A Space Odyssey, the TV series Star Trek, the Star Wars films, and E.T., all of which deal with space invasion and protection. Now, they've been programming people for years on this, alright? Think about all of our childhood shows. The Jetsons, okay, that's a cartoon about space. Then you have I Dream of Jeannie, where it's all about an astronaut. There's a long list of, Martian-type movies that came out with the television. So they've been programming people to believe in aliens since we were born. Anyways, where was I? Another example is Jurassic Park, which was released to push the theory of evolution. Step 2. The second step deals with the gigantic space show. 3D optical holograms and sounds, laser projections of multiple holographic images in different parts of the world, each receiving a different image according to its predetermined original national religious faith. This new quote-unquote God image will talk in all languages. As an example, the Soviets have manufactured the advanced computers and have programmed them with the minute psychological particles based upon their studies of the anatomy and biology of the human body, as well as their studies on the anatomy, chemistry, and electricity of the human brain. These computers have also been fed with the different languages of the world. Step 3. The third step deals with telepathic electronic two-way communication, where ELF waves and VLF waves and LF waves will reach the people of the earth through the insides of their brains, making each person believe that his or her own God is speaking to him or her from within his or her own soul. Such rays from satellites are fed from the memory of computers that store much data about the human being and our languages. These rays will then interlace and interweave with the natural thinking processes to form what is called artificial talk. Alright. More artificial stuff. Artificial talk now. Step 4. The fourth step involves universal supernatural manifestations using electronic means. This step contains 3 different orientations. The first one is to make humankind, The first one is to make humankind believe that an alien invasion is about to occur upon every major city on the earth. This is to push each major nation into using its nuclear capability to strike back. Wow. In this manner, it would put each of these nations in a state of full disarmament before the United Nations after the false attack. The second is to make the vast Christian population believe that a major rapture is occurring, with a simple orchestrated divine intervention of an alleged good alien force coming to save the good people from a brutal satanic attack. Its goal is to get rid of all significant opposition to the New World Order. The third orientation is a mixture of electronic and supernatural forces. The waves or frequencies used at the time will allow supernatural forces to travel through fiber optic cables, coaxial cable, electric and telephone lines in order to penetrate all electronic equipment and appliances that will by then all have a special microchip installed. The goal of this step deals with the materialization of satanic ghosts, specters, and poltergeists all across the globe in order to push all populations to the edge of a wave of suicide, killing, and permanent psychological disorder. Oh. After that night, humanity is believed to be ready for them to enter in a new Messiah, to reestablish peace everywhere at any cost, even at the cost of their own freedom. Results? The superbly staged, full-scale production will supposedly result in a social and religious disorders on a massive scale, which will lead to a one-world religion and a global dominance asserted by the New World Order. NASA has been working on an aircraft for Project BlueBeam that are real but will become a part of the global holographic. Let's see, I'm going to reread that, I'm sorry. NASA has been working on aircraft for Project BlueBeam that are real but will become a part of the global holographic alien invasion / light show. And this could be a picture of one or just simply a picture of from a movie. I could not say, but I provide it to help prepare your minds for any eventually these demons Freemason. You know, it's hard to read stuff like this when it's not even written properly. Yeah. So I apologize that sometimes it just doesn't make sense. NASA's been working on an aircraft for Project BlueBeam, supposedly result in social and religious disorders on a massive scale, which will lead to a one-world religion and the global dominance asserted by the New World Order. Okay. Anyway, so they've been working on an aircraft for Project BlueBeam that are real, but will become a part of the global holographic alien invasion / light show. And this could be a picture of one or just simply a picture from a movie. I could not say, but I provide it to help prepare your minds for any eventuality these demon Freemasons pull on us. Do not soon forget the swine flu was a fraud perpetrated on a mass scale, so do not rule anything of this out, as it has been planned for over 50 years and is ready to be introduced to the world to bring the Antichrist Pope to power as if he is God. He is the anti-God Lucifer. Here's the picture. This is the spacecraft that our government is making. Okay? They're going to put this up there, and they're going to tell you it's come from another planet, you know, whatever. But here's picture proof. Right here, you're looking at it. That is a picture. And do these look like aliens? No, these look like human beings to me. So, they are preparing a major deception. Anyway, don't believe your eyes. That's all I have to say. Thank you.